Right, part two, you guys. So, like I was saying, no, I'm not gonna bend over backwards to explain what kind of a woman I am to anybody, but I will take the time to make sure that who I am or whatever the message is that I'm trying to convey is heard and received, right? And I feel like if you do that, you're taking responsibility for your own form of communication and trying your best to get the message to the person that you are actually talking to or speaking to. But because we live in a world where people want to dominate others so badly, and I feel like personally, like when people say, oh, that's an imbalance and this and that, I'll be like, child, please. Anyway, what's the real imbalance is the way that we are when we're trying to, like bully someone, or when we're trying to do some shit or make somebody do something that they wouldn't normally do. Or, have you ever seen someone like try to dominate a conversation or dominate a situation? It's like that. And it's like, no, I'm actually moving normally how I would regularly move. But because you're like in this position where you really want to dominate something in someone, or, whatever the case is, or dominate the energy that we're in, then that's what kind of brings in that other element of, well, you don't have to explain anything to me. Well, I wasn't explaining anything to you. I'm just being clear. And it's really crazy because it's like people don't get that. They don't really get that, So anyway, all right. So that's enough of that. So anyway, the original point that I was making was I want to start watching the clock on myself. I just feel like as I'm moving through life, and we're in January now, we're going to soon be in February. I'm just like, I think I just want to polish everything up a little bit. I've got to figure out how to make a living. I obviously am not going to be getting hired anywhere anytime soon. So I have to figure out, how I can make money. I want to make an honest living. And that's not going to be easy out here when, I know nothing about AI. I am not, this super techie kind of a person. I am a designer, and I am proud to say that, okay? I am a creative who loves to design. Okay, anything from artwork to building something, it's fine. Like, that's what I love to do. But, you can't just throw that on a resume and go out and get any job you want, So that's the crazy thing about it. I'm hoping that I can find something, though, because I'm tired of being in this position. I really am. I'm tired of being in this position. It has really made me, I don't know, experiencing financial insecurity has definitely put me in a place where I didn't really need humility because I'm already a humble person. But it was just like, Lord, I miss being able to get my paycheck so I can go and make things work for my family. I miss being able to save money. I miss being able to go to my bank account and see actual monies there. Like I have never been unemployed this long. But as I'm looking at my environment, and, welcome, by the way, as I'm looking at my environment and I'm seeing all of the people who are supposed to be sent here to kill me or whatever the case is, right? I'm looking and I'm just like, this is the reason why I haven't been able to work, because this is what people here have been trying to avoid. They don't want me working because they're afraid that all of this is going to transpire. And it's like, well, I could have been working this whole time if y'all wouldn't have been so daggone, But the reality is the reality. You feel me? If it gets to be too, irritating to me, though, I know how to do what I need to do. You feel me? But the reality also is that I'm just looking to elevate. And I know that I have everything that it takes to elevate. You see, let me let this plane pass over my head real quick. Give me a second. So the crazy thing about it is that throughout this entire time, I've been fighting poverty and trying to make sure that I don't go crazy in all of this shit that they've pre-orchestrated around me in order to make me lose my daggone mind, right? In other words, I've been fighting demons, like real life demons in real life, for real, you know? Some people know what I'm talking about. Some people, they're going to be like, oh, she's sounding crazy. No, I'm not crazy. People know what I'm talking about, you know, but nobody has gotten a chance to see who I am professionally. Nobody has gotten a chance to see what I can really do at all. You know why? Because everybody's so focused on watching the damn live and trying to see if I'm going to get attacked today, or if that's going to happen today, or what is she doing over there? And it's like, in the meantime, because of all of this, I'm not able to gain employment. You know, people trying to crazily break into my place and stuff, so I had to leave my apartment. You know, it's just crazy stuff. You know, just crazy stuff after crazy thing after crazy thing. You know? You know, so it's the unwanted attention that has affected me has affected my progress for sure. And what I've decided to do is, now that I understand a little bit more of what is happening here, I don't really know why, outside of the fact that people don't like me. I don't think that's a good enough reason to try to off somebody. But you know, people are people, shit. People are people. So anyway, that part. Hold on. Sorry, you guys, I had to go from outside inside. So anyway, I don't see where that could be like a reason. That's not a good enough reason to try to off somebody. But at the same time, now that I understand that dynamic, I can keep that in mind and still progress and move forward and try to figure out what can work for me, right? But how do I start that process? Because I've been in survival mode this entire time. And the little things that I have been able to create, people have been tearing it down, you know? And that's what's, you know, I think it would piss anybody off, honestly, you know? So I don't know. I think that this new chapter is really all about self-discovery and implementing new plans. And I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to continue to tell my story, but in different ways. Filling Her Own Shoes has been coming to me. I just recorded one piece earlier today. It's called Diamond and Pearl. And it is, I did that as soon as I woke up this morning. Like, it was like fresh on my head as soon as I woke up this morning. So I was like, okay, this is something that needs to be said, or at least recorded for me, you know? I know that it's a little, it's probably something that people, yes, it's a little lo-fi for sure. But it's because I had just woken up and I didn't want to, you know how something's like right there and you're just like, I don't want to lose it. Let me hurry and record it. That's what was going on with Filling Her Own Shoes with Diamond and Pearl. But I'm going to do more of Filling Her Own Shoes for sure. Let me enjoy my experience here. Now approaching